Medicare Supplement Plan N is not very popular. About 3 to 5% of people buy it. Everybody buys Plan G. And they're scared to buy Plan N. A lot of that's because their insurance agent doesn't really understand how Plan N works. They don't even offer it. Or they do offer it, but they don't really believe in it. I offer it, I believe in it, I sell a lot of Plan N, and I don't think you should be scared of a Plan N if nobody's offered it to you. If you are scared of it, or if you're a new agent and you're like, what about Medicare Excess? Medicare Excess, that is the one thing that freaks people out, because it means that if you went to a doctor that does not accept what Medicare pays, you could have to pay the excess. Medicare Excess is not just sky's the limit. The doctor can only charge you 15% more than what Medicare pays. Medicare pays extremely low, so your little extra out of pocket is not outrageous. It's not $10,000 or $20,000 what people fear. It might be $200 or $300, but it's limited by law. Now, this is the catch. If you live in one of these states, there is no such thing as Medicare Excess. It's not allowed by state law. So if you live in Connecticut, Minnesota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, Massachusetts, and New York. So it's basically the far upper northeast, Minnesota, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Then there is no excess. So you shouldn't be scared of Plan N unless you are thinking about maybe retiring and moving out of state to be closer to your grandkids or to go to the warm weather. So if you're going to stay in you're going to stay where you are now and you're in one of these states that don't have excess, I would always highly recommend that you look at a Plan N over a Plan G. It will cost less, not a lot less when you're first turning 65, maybe $20, $30 a month less. And you're like, well, that's negligible because you will pay a copay to see a doctor. You'll pay $20 to see a doctor, $50 to go to the ER. So you're like, it's not really worth it. What's worth it is down the road, because a Plan N goes up in price much, much slower than a Plan G. Your Plan G is going to go up like this. Your Plan N is going to go up like this. In 3 to 5 years, you're going to be very happy that you're on a Plan N versus a Plan G. And that just exacerbates as you go and get older and older. So look at a Plan N. Don't be afraid of it because of the excess charges, even if you're not in one of these states, because you control what doctor you see. Most doctors, it's over 86% of doctors nationwide, don't charge above what Medicare pays. They don't charge excess. You control who you go to. Just go to doctors that don't charge excess on a Plan N, and you'll never have that surprise bill, that little excess fee. The people that do charge it are typically high-priced specialists like anesthesiologists and specialists in rare diseases. Those guys want to get as much money as they can. But again, the majority of doctors don't charge excess, and you control who you see. If you have more questions about Plan N, if it's available in your state, what are the best rates for Plan N in your state, call us. We're licensed in all 50 states, and we'd love to talk to you about Plan N, as well as the other Medicare Supplement and Medicare Advantage plans. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment. If you have a specific question, always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.